Om Shanti. Brahma Baba's Murli, 8th January 2024. Sweet children, you must feed your soul every day. Om Namah Shivaya. How are all the children? What are you hearing? Murli. Whose Murli is it? It's Baba's Murli, right? You will remember that you are listening to Baba's Murli. Whose Murli is this? These are the great words of the one who provides nourishment. When you are hungry, what do you eat? You eat food, right? This Murli is food. It will not let your soul become impure. It is pure nourishment. You must check if you are consuming pure food. Are you eating daily? If you eat daily, you won't fall ill. Similarly, if you consume the Murli's nourishment every day, the soul will not become sick. It will not suffer. So, whose children are you? You are the beloved children of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Baba comes to feed us this spiritual food daily. Think about it. Don't you prepare and feed your own children? You cook food and feed them until they grow strong. And when they are able, they too prepare food and feed their younger siblings. This knowledge works the same way. Baba brings this spiritual knowledge and feeds it to you. When you are full and strong, you feed your younger brothers and sisters. This is the cycle of knowledge. Do you think Baba would give you impure food? No. Just like you wouldn't give your children food that would make them sick, our Baba also gives us pure food. Now you have a place, a home, where you can come and eat daily. If you don't come, you will become weak. Understand? Baba may not always be here physically, but the doctors will be sitting here to give you spiritual vitamins. Come into Baba's home to eat. You children have received your nourishment now. The Murli is your food and remembrance is your water. Murli is your food and remembrance is your water. If you are thirsty, you will die without water. If you are hungry, you will die without food. So remember to take both. The food and the water. Just like you eat once and you can manage for the whole day, but you need to drink water repeatedly. Similarly, you need to remember Baba often throughout the day. This remembrance is the water for the soul. Whenever you feel the thirst, just remember Baba for 2 minutes. Call him to be with you. My Baba, my companion, come stay with me. When you do that, it's as if you have drunk water. In just 2 minutes, your thirst is quenched. This is called spiritual food and water. But remember, for the food, you must come to the table. Just like for a feast, you must come to the gathering to eat. When you are hungry, you look for food. Similarly, when the soul feels a deep hunger, it cries out in distress. That hunger is spiritual. When a soul cries out in distress, that hunger is spiritual. The soul roams in search of food, wandering through temples, trying to find nourishment, but only when it comes here does it realize that true food is found here with Baba. So why wait until the hunger becomes unbearable? Eat daily so your soul stays strong. Daily nourishment keeps the soul healthy. Baba asked, are you happy? True happy? There is no greater nourishment than happiness and no greater disease than sorrow. Some people worry about what others will say. This is the greatest disease in the world, the disease of what will people say. But remember, You must never let this disease catch hold of you. It's hard to shake off, but those who conquer it are truly wealthy. The soul that has freed itself from worrying about what others think has become the richest of all. When you are in trouble, do people come to your aid? No, they avoid you, but you must invite them to join you in remembering God. Tell them to come and listen to this knowledge, and they too will find strength. It's easy. Just sit and say, I am Baba's and Baba is mine. If you don't know what else to say, keep repeating this. If you feel like talking, tell Baba about your problems. Say, Baba, this is happening in my family. This is your house, and you are in charge. Please handle it. Or just offer your respects to Baba daily. But never forget the mantra, I am Baba's and Baba is mine. This is remembrance. This gathering is your spiritual kitchen. You must think of this place as your home. This is not someone else's house. This is Baba's house, and Baba is your father. No matter what happens, remember this is your home. This is Baba's house, where Baba's Murli is shared. Come no matter what. You are sitting at the bank of the Yamuna river, just as the palaces of Krishna were by the Yamuna in the Golden Age. Even in Radha's final birth, she came to the banks of the Yamuna. This Yamuna flows near you, cleansing the sins of many, leading eventually to the ocean. Likewise, you must come to the source, to this pure place of spiritual nourishment. The Golden Age will emerge once more by the banks of the Yamuna. Always remember that you are seated at this auspicious place. This is a gift. Krishna's kingdom was on the banks of the Yamuna river. The palaces were on the banks of the Yamuna. Similarly, in the beginning, the capital of the Golden Age was Delhi. And again, the capital will be Delhi. This land is special. Though the world will be submerged, this Delhi will remain. It doesn't matter whether it is considered part of Haryana or elsewhere. In the spiritual sense, it belongs to Delhi. In the Golden Age, the whole of India was considered one, but the elevated spot, the sacred island, will be called Delhi. Why? Because it sits high above. You have already booked your seats close by, so you can rejoice. You are fortunate to be sitting at the banks of the Yamuna, from where the river flows to the entire world, purifying everything. Always remember this. When people ask where you are from, proudly say, I am from the banks of the Yamuna, where heaven is being created. So Baba says, bring your group to enjoy the feast. Have you brought a group? By looking at Krishna's beautifully decorated statue, Baba says, wow, what a magnificent turban he is wearing. But it's a bit too big. It should be smaller. He has been crowned as the royal prince. Look at the effort you are making. Two souls have emerged from the same household. Just as the Yamuna flows, it will bring along its sister too. It will not just uplift itself, but will uplift everyone around it. Just as when one person comes to Baba's house, they invite others too. Baba is calling out to all the children nearby, telling them to become ready quickly before it's too late. Don't wait until the last moment when you realize, oh, this soul was born in our home, in our village, and now look where they have reached. Don't be left behind, regretting your delay. Decide now whether you want to regret later or walk with Baba now. Walk with Baba. Don't become someone who regrets later. Always remember Baba, for he has come with the message of Shiv to uplift the entire world. Always stay happy, laugh, and dance. Don't let sorrow enter your heart. Remember, when a soul leaves its body, it has only shed its old costume. It is simply going to wear a new one. So why cry or be sad? Do you ever cry when you change clothes? No. This world is just a play and changing bodies is part of the game. Clinging to the old is like the attachment seen in monkeys. Have you ever seen how a mother monkey clings to her dead baby? Even when the baby has died, she holds on to it. If we cry excessively or get too attached, we are behaving like those monkeys. If someone around you passes away and you don't cry, others may think you are heartless. They might even force you to cry, thinking it shows your grief. But you must not cry. Instead, remember Baba. Acha.